What's up, everybody? We're live. We have a pretty good card this Saturday. We got Kai France versus Amir Albazi. We took a long break, man. We haven't, been here in about 5 weeks. I think the last card I broke down was the Max Holloway versus Arnold Allen card. And then I just told myself, man, I got to just start, from scratch, man, and start going on a big run before I go back on YouTube. And I've been on a 5-card winning streak since. So, I'm a little nervous to be on here because, I haven't lost since, before I was doing my my last video. But, man, I love doing this shit, dude. So I'm going to break the curse and I'm going to have a winning night. And it's going to be a 6-card winning streak betting-wise. I've been on fire and I've been definitely putting a little more time and, with my research and shit. But there's a lot of luck involved in betting. But, you do your tape study, you're going to win fights. You're going to win bets. So I got one bet for this week. I might have another one. It all depends on if the person gets back to plus money. But if not, we're just going to have a one card or one bet. I mean, I'm not forcing bets anymore. Yeah, see what Jimmy's saying. The stream jinx. If if my bet loses this weekend and I have a losing night, it's it's a jinx on my stream. But hopefully we win so we can keep out and we can keep on doing these videos every week because I'm on a heater right now, and I hope to keep it up, man, and just keep on going. I'm positive for the year, so that's awesome. I think I'm like plus 10 units, something like that. I'm just double check before we go into this. Yeah, the basketball game's a blowout right now, huh? All right, so I'm a plus 11 units for the year, 5-card winning streak. Let's just do a recap of my the last 5 cards, and then we'll get into it. So the Arnold Allen card, I mean, I think I had 5 bets in the card. I lost. I had a small losing night, minus 2 units. I had a bet on the main event. So that's, that was the deciding factor. I bet on Arnold Allen. He lost. So then from there, 5-card winning streak. Bet on Pavlich and Brady Heason. Both of them got the job done. So that was a good night. Plus 7.5 units. Next card, I bet on Song Yadong, Cody Durden, and Waldo Cortez Acosta. So I went 2-1 plus 5.25 units. And then UFC 288, I bet on Bilal and Yan Chanan, plus 8.25 units. I was watching that card with my buddies from California, and they were all over Gilbert Burns, Jessica Andrade. So it feels really good betting against your buddies that are casuals. And then the next one, I bet on Johnny Walker, Cody Stamann, Brian Battle. I should have went undefeated that card, but Cody Stamann lost. I thought he won, plus 3.3 units. And then the last card, one bet. I had a huge bet on Slava Klas at minus 145 to win 3.3 units. So 3.03. So 5-card winning streak. We're going to keep it up. What up, Jimmy? What up, Noah? Even though we all know I'm going to have a winning night this weekend. Pavlich. You can't go against that dude, man. I mean, I know I picked Gane against John Jones, and that was probably my worst pick this year. But if he fights John Jones, it's going to be – I don't know, man. Like, who do you guys go with in that one, dude? I'd probably go with Pavlich, to be honest. All right, guys. Let's dive into this card. Oh, yeah, quick little shout-out to the tournament that Mr. Arkansas is doing, 32, YouTube channels going head-to-head. I like them. Honestly, I think it's the best tournament, The Mecca's awesome, and I like it, but this is a good switch-up from the Mecca, and I feel like it's going to get more people tuned into his channel, especially with all the people in the tournament knowing that he has this going on. This is a really cool tournament, so I can't wait. I'm going against Greedo Picks. I don't really know the dude. He has a lot more subscribers than me, so I give him props on that. But, I feel really bad for him because he doesn't know what's coming to him right now. I'm in, the best form of my career, 5-card winning streak. I'm coming out of the gates. I'm cocky. Got the stash. We're going to kill it this weekend. We're gonna finish the year, how we've been doing this 5-card winning streak. I'm going to try to go on a 45-card win streak. So let's do this. And, I'm sure, we'll have a big debate on my bet so far. And then my second bet, like I said, I had opportunity to bet him at plus money. I passed. I thought it was going to get better. Woke up the next day, wasn't plus money anymore. So we're going to see if it gets back to plus money, I'm in. If not, we're going to pass because I don't want to force bets. I haven't been doing that lately. I have not been doing that in this fight card winning streak. So it's all about being smart. First fight of the night, we got Maxim Grishin versus Felipe Lins. Yeah, man, this is a jobber fight. I don't want any part from this fight from a betting perspective. It's a pick 'em for a reason. You know, they're both, you know, older in their careers. It's tough, dude. I would never bet this fight. I just can't even pick this fight. I mean, obviously I have to pick this fight, but I'm just saying it's really hard, you know, to call. You got Felipe Lins, who is a very fast starter. You know, he has power. And you got Maxim Grishin, who is the overall more well-rounded fighter. He's tough, you know, and he had that very close fight with Dustin Jacoby. But you look at this fight from a match perspective, I think if Maxim just, you know, survives early, he should win this fight. He has the better cardio. He's more well-rounded. I think he's a little more technical. And I got Maxim Grishin for the win. Next fight, we got Lacerda versus Blackshear. This is a good fight. It's a close fight. You know, I don't really know where everyone's been going at. I haven't really watched a lot of YouTube videos this week, streams-wise. But, you know, it's both of them. You got, you know, Lacerda, who had a very close fight, Cody Stamen, and then Blackshear, you know, had a draw against the wall, and then a close fight, but he lost, you know. He probably won the third round, but he lost the first two against Basharat, probably the lesser skilled one. From a matchup perspective, I definitely think that Lacerda has the better cardio. I think that's going to get him the win here. And, you know, I think that he definitely has really good kicks. And we've seen Blackshear get hurt to the body against the wall. And I think Lacerda can do that with his kicks as well. I think that they both have good ground games. They're both good grapplers, but I think Lacerda's a better grappler. And Blackshear's athletic and stuff, but, you know, I just think Lacerda's a better striker, and I think if it hits the mat, he has the advantage. And cardio is a big advantage here. So I'm going to go with Brazil with the win. So I got Lacerda. Next fight, we got Jinyu Frey, Elise Reed. Just like the first fight, this is a jobber fight. You know, I don't even really care about this fight, but I'm going to watch it because I watch every fight. From a pick, I'm going to go with Elise Reed. It's just really hard to pick Frey. She's so old, and she got knocked out stiff last fight against a complete bum. Both these girls suck. They're not good, but I'm going to go with Elise Reed to get the job done. Next fight, Dana Santos, Johnny Munoz. It's kind of crazy that Vegas opened up Santos to underdog. Now he's a huge favorite. But I agree. I definitely got Dana Santos here. You know, I definitely thought coming out into UFC, Munoz was going to be pretty good, man. I mean, he looked good in his first fight, and then he's out there getting smoked against Tony Gravely. He's chinny. I mean, he's a grappler, but I think Daniel Santos is going to absolutely destroy him here. I think Santos is a brawler and has good boxing, good ground game. He's going to touch up Santos. I'm sorry, he's going to touch up Munoz. And I bet that I actually like is, you know, Daniel Santos in the distance, dude. It's kind of, you know, it's funny that we're talking about it right now. Let me check real quick what the odds are, because today's Thursday. The props probably dropped. But this is one that I actually might play. Let me see. I've been starting live bets lately, too. I've been doing pretty good, too. I just started, and I had a good week last week. I don't think it was last week. I bet on Matt Brown. That was like 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah. Plus 190. But that was before, like, I bet him 2 minutes before the fight started, so I couldn't track it. Daniel Santos by KO is plus 125, but what is he in the distance? Okay, so he's minus 115 in the distance. I feel like he's going to get a finish, though. But, yeah, we'll see. But, yeah, I got Daniel Santos. I think most people will, but we'll see. There's 32 people in this tournament, so. And I don't really know who I'm going to. I don't even know who my opponent has in any of the matchups. So we'll see. Maybe I'll check before. But anyways, Santos. Next fight, Andre Arlovski, Dontel Mace. This is a fight where I don't want any part betting it. You know, Arlovski's like 13 years older, and that's what scares me. That's why I would never bet this fight. He with what is he, 45? I forget what the age was, but all I know is he's 13 years old. It's just Mace is not good either. These are two strikers. I don't think Mace can get him down on the ground. If it does, Arlovski should get up. Arlovski was on a good run until he got chinned last fight. I mean, he's been knocked out like 40 times. It's just he's the more skilled fighter, and he didn't look good last fight against a guy that's pretty good in De Lima. So, but from this fight, it's just really hard to pick either dude. It's just, even though the dude's 13 years older, and I know younger fighters have a big advantage, it's one thing that I look at in betting is I love going with the guy that's, younger. But in this fight, from a pick, I'm going to go with the guy who I think is a little more well-rounded. I think Arlovski is the better fighter. I think he has more volume, and I think that he can win a close decision if his chin doesn't get touched. So he has more heart than Dontel Mace do. Give me Andre Arlovski. Do you know if anyone that knows they're in? It's a good question, Jimmy. I feel like not that I know of, as long as the people that are in our circle, but I don't think a lot of people are gonna know that they're in the tournament until like maybe after week 1, until like people tell other people. But I mean, I don't talk to everyone in the tournament. I mean, also, I'll tell Quinn and stuff and people that I talk to. But yeah, I just think that more people will know they're in the tournament, after maybe, the first week. We'll see. Next fight, John Castaneda versus Gafurov, man. One Gafurov. Yeah, dude. So I was going to bet on Mendoko versus Castaneda, and Gafurov's taking this fight on very short notice. I see a lot of love for Gafurov, and I think it's a close fight because Castaneda is kind of a fade for sure. I mean, especially the last fight, dude. I mean, he was looking good early, but he fades, and he fades in a lot of his fights, and Gafurov fades too. So it's two guys that both slow down. My issue is that Gafurov just took this fight on short notice, and he's known for his cardio issues, dude. That's a big red flag. And, Castaneda hasn't fought, since the Dana Santos fight. I think it was a pacing issue, but yeah, Santos broke him. Santos would beat Gafurov too. Let's be real. But anyways, it's a very close fight, and the short notice is trying to throw me away from it. So from a pick, I'm going to go with John Castaneda. But like I said, I was going to bet on Mendoka. But I think Castaneda is a little better than Gafurov. So give me Castaneda with the win. Next fight, Zaleski versus Akbar Nurmagomedov. If this was Zaleski in his prime, I'd go with Zaleski. But, he's getting way older. He's like 36 now. Hasn't fought in a long time. He's off the roids. Akbar's sketchy because he can get sub, but I think that he can win a close fight. He can get the takedowns and maybe, land a little more on the feet. So give me Akbar. Next fight, we got Jamie Mullarkey versus the newcomer, Muhammadan Naimov. Who was Mullarkey about? Mullarkey was supposed to fight Garam. Yeah, that would have been a way better fight, obviously. Garam went running, but yeah, I mean, just like I said, what's his name? Trey Waters just beat Josh Quinlan, a couple weeks ago. Short notice, but this fight, I'm going to go with Markey, but I mean, I'm not really confident. I'm not going to bet or anything. I think he's a better fighter. Next fight, Karine Silva versus Kevin Souza. I like Karine Silva a lot. I wish she wasn't a big favorite here. I mean, the Vegas opened to pick him. I think that she has good striking. She's aggressive. I think that she was absolutely destroy Caceres. Caceres is actually fighting JoJo. I think Caceres should win that fight. But anyways, back in this matchup. Silva's nasty, dude. I think that she's good, and I don't really think Souza's has a lot of areas in this fight to win this fight because, like I said, Karine Silva's a better striker. She's a good striker, but Karine Silva is a good grappler, and she's a legit BJJ black belt, guys. So don't make a mistake about it. Karine Silva, I think, is a sub here. So Silva. All right, this is the fight that everyone wants to talk about because this is a big fight this week, guys. We got Tim Elliott versus Victor Altamirano. I said I have one bet on this card, and let's talk about it. I got one bet so far. I got a bet, 3 units on Altamirano, plus 145. I've seen a lot of people telling me all week, oh my God, Elliott's a lock. I cannot wait to slide in your messages and your DMs and just talk so much shit when Elliot does not win this fight. Where are my notes? Okay. And look, dude, okay, before we get into the matchup, all the shit that's going on right now, Tim Elliott, I like the guy. I met him before. But come on, guys. Don't you guys think it's going to – I see a lot of people saying it's going to be like motivation for him and stuff. This is going to hurt him mentally, dude. He should not be taking this fight. And also, he's turning 37 later this year, guys, and he's in the flyweight division. You're going against a guy that's 32, the up-and-coming prospect who can match the cardio. It's funny because Elliot is known for his cardio and his gassing his pace, but – I mean, Altamirano trains in Mexico, guys at elevation. This guy is known for his gassing. This guy's cardio is amazing in every fight. He should be undefeated in the UFC. I mean, the one loss was a robbery, in my opinion. Matchup-wise, I'll say that Tim Elliott is a good grappler, and he has a very good pace. But the thing in this fight that I like a lot about Altamirano is that I think that the striking is a lot in Altamirano's favor. I think it's a better striker. I think both guys have good grappling. I think they both can take each other down. I think Elliott's probably the better wrestler, but I don't think he can hold down Altamirano. I think there's going to be a lot of sweeps in this fight, reverses, and yes, he can probably take down Altamirano, but I think Altamirano can sweep and reverse. I think Altamirano can take him down, and it's going to be who gets the advantage on the feet, who's the better on the feet, and I think Altamirano's a better striker on the feet. His 75.5-inch reach. He has a 3.5-inch reach advantage. I like guys with the reach. I like the youth advantage. Like I said, I bet on a lot of guys, especially lately in my 5-card winning streak, that have a big youth advantage. Altamirano is 32 years old. Tim Elliott is going to turn 37. That is not a good stat at all for flyweight division. Elliott is getting old, guys, and he has that huge thing that's going in the wrong for him right now. He's got cheated on. He literally just said in the press conference he's not over her. He went to a new team. Fighters that are older in their career, that are going to new teams, late in their career, that's not good. Altamirano's been training at the same camp. He's been training, Brandon Moreno, some good guys. I think that he's a legit BJJ black belt too. A lot of people are saying that he's going to take him down. I don't think people realize that, this fight's going to be super close on the mat. But, yeah, I think Altamirano's a better striker. I think he has, really good cardio, just like Tim Elliott. But this is one of those fights, man, where I got the younger fighter. We're going to see a showcase and a breakout performance for Altamirano. He looks better every fight. I think he has a good straight right. I think he has a good straight left. I like his striking. I know that he dips his head a little bit, but, he's tough. He has more volume. That's a big thing in this fight. He has more volume than Tim Elliott. And I know Tim Elliott, he shouldn't have won his last fight against Tagir. I thought Tagir won, but Tim Elliott didn't look bad. He looked pretty good in that fight, I'll admit. But Tagir won that fight. Elliott's a cheater, too. I mean, let's be honest, guys. So it's just there's so much stuff, dude. Like, it's besides the matchup, like, me breaking down the fight, all that stuff going on, man, is just not good, dude. It's gonna be messing with his head, dude. So I like Altamirano here a lot. Prediction Guru, if you're listening to this, you've been talking so much shit, dude, all week saying Tim Elliott's the lock of the century. So let's see, man. Let's see who wins this fight, because you better believe it, if Altamirano wins this fight, your boy Bish is gonna be going off, baby. Oh, and one more thing. How I said about 5 minutes ago, I forgot that I didn't see Greedo's picks. I wanted to see who we had in this fight really bad, because it's my bet, and he has Tim Elliott. So that makes me even more fucking confident. Let's fucking go, baby. I got Victor Altamirano by a decision. Would it surprise me if he finished Tim Elliott? No, because Tim Elliott's been subbed like 8 times. Yeah, let's see. So, like I mentioned, yeah, he's 3.5-inch reach advantage. Good cardio, 4 years younger. Good straight left. Speed advantage. I think he's a lot faster than Tim Elliott too, guys. Good movement. Yeah, no one's really held down Altamirano in the UFC either. He's been taken down, but no one's holding down. Elliott's 3-4 in his last 7, but I mean, arguably he should be 2-5. Yeah, there you go, guys. I like Altamirano here. So that's my first bet. I think he's going to win. Let's go. Yeah, he's not Jimmy. What up, Gerardo? All right, guys, next fight, Jim Miller, Jesse Butler. I was going to pick Gordon, and in this fight, Jesse Butler's taking this on 2 days notice. No one even knows anything about him. I'm going to go with Jim Miller. I mean, I don't think anyone's picking Jesse Butler. I don't really know much about the dude, but Miller should win this fight. So not much of a breakdown. Give me Miller. Co-main event, Alex Caceres, Daniel Pineda. I see a lot of people going with the dog upset here. I hope my opponent does, because I got Alex Caceres. Yeah, Caceres should definitely win this fight. I think that he has a huge cardio advantage here, and it's going to win him the fight. So give me Caceres. Main event, Caceres versus Amir Albazi. This is a good fight, man. It's a close fight. I think that earlier in the week, I was a little more confident in Caceres, and then when I started doing a little more research and stuff, I agree, man. It's a very close fight, and I think Amir Albazi is really good. It's just the reason why I got to pick Caceres is just because the experience gap is just too much. I mean, he's fought everybody, dude, and he's a top guy. I mean, he was beating Moreno until he lost, and before that, he's going out there beating, Askarov is a good fighter. He knocked out Cody Garbrandt. I mean, that's not really a good win, but the Askarov win was really good. He knocked out Butler, Albazi hasn't fought anybody at all. I mean, he's fought 4 cans, so this is a huge step up. But if you analyze his matchup, yeah, he's good. He's a good grappler. He's definitely the better grappler. I know Caceres is a good takedown defense, but he can get taken down. We've seen him in some bad spots. The Bontorin fight was a bad spot. The bad spot against Askarov. Both of them took his back. Royval subbed him, and Royval hurt him on the feet. I think Kai's, the better striker. I think that he's faster. I think he's more technical. I think he has more power. I think Albazi is a better grappler. I think cardio-wise, we've seen Amir Albazi slow down in his fights, and this is a 5-round fight. I think Caceres has the better cardio. And, if Caceres gets back to plus money, I'll bet it. But it's a close fight. So I'm going to go Caceres. I think that he wins this fight. And, yeah, guys, it's just the experience gap is so big. And like I mentioned, what Gerard was talking about right now, too, his takedown defense is good. It really is. The Askarov fight, yeah, he got put in a bad spot, especially in the Bontorin fight, too, but good get-up game. And I like his striking a lot. The Royval fight is crazy because that was a war and then he lost. But I just can't pick Albazi because I don't know how he is against the top guys. He has if he fought Manuel Cop, I would go Cop all day. This is a different fight, Caceres Albazi. So give me Caceres. I'll let you guys know if I bet it. So those are my picks, guys. We're gonna do this every week. Hopefully we have another win this week. So I keep on doing my picks every week. So I'm going to recap. We got Caceres, guys. We got Alex Caceres. We got Jim Miller. We got Victor Altamirano. We got Karine Silva. We got Jamie Mullarkey. We got Akbar Nurmagomedov. We got John Castaneda. We got Andre Arlovski. We got Daniel Santos. We got Elise Reed. We got Juan Lacerda. And we got Maxim Grishin. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Like I mentioned earlier, those are my picks. I got one bet right now. 3 units, Victor Altamirano, plus 145. If I make another bet, I'll let you guys know. Please like and subscribe. And let me guys know in the comments below who you guys have every fight. And I'll see you guys next weekend. Later, guys.